in Inglewood, California. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
In its second season of existence, there's a look inside one of the real jewels of the NFL. Ready to get us started, and off we go from SoFi Stadium. Now this will make it into the end zone, and no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'5 quarterback, the former Missouri Tiger, Blaine Gabbert.
Highly doubtful that he would be the first choice on the depth chart for many teams coming into 2018, but he's made some starts in the past. You know the moment's not going to be too big for him. You can get your team in and out of the huddle and run an NFL offense.
And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
At the 41-yard line.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Gabbert, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's
3rd and short yardage. Gabbert. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run with Sanders. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Now Sanders. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Sanders again, the ball.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Blaine Gabbert sacked.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll throw from the gun and caught by Henry. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. At the 35. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Wright's got it.
Chargers. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. He completes it to Henry. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the ground, this is Jackson. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
To Justin Jackson, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. It's caught here by Adams.
Herbert's pass complete to Devontae Adams. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and...
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. He's got his man here. It's Green.
Green.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Herbert operating from the red zone. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. His incomplete. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On the carry, it's Jackson. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
That's good.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. On the run, this is Jackson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They run with Jackson out of the gun. So he got free at 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Justin Jackson taking it in. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead.
The kick is good.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Throwing again. Gabbard on 2nd and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Steps away. He may try and run for this. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll start here with Jackson. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Number 22, Justin Jackson, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Chargers 7, Eagles nothing.
2nd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
1st down, Gabbert. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
The 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap and then to give to Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. They'll try and run for it with Sanders, and he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just enough to get the 1st down there with a 1-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Miles Sanders.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47.
The ball carrier. Nathan Shepard there for the tackle.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Made by Rayshon Jenkins. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
on 2nd down and 4. Gabbert steps, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. And the pressure gets to him again.
A loss of 7 yards.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series, so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and...
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
39-yard line.
Gabbert now on second down. And this is caught by Watkins. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Gabbert from the gun on third down. Got a man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's a first down throw. It's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there. Second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Looking to throw again on second down. Gabbert. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Gabbert's pass.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
To the air again, Gabbert. This ball complete to Rager. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Herbert. He'll get this to his running back. It's Justin Jackson.
Complete to Justin.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make this a second down. Ball at the 40 here for second and 5. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Complete. It's Henry. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. Here's Ty Long now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Kickoff for Philadelphia.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
3rd and 1.
Here's Joshua Kelly, the rookie from UCLA. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Slant to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. On the draw, it's Jackson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
The ball carrier.
Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Herbert's pass. Incomplete. Intended for Jerry.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22, Gabbert. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Out of the gun, Gabbert.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 2nd down now. Rankin. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Here's Sanders. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
A gain of 32.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4
yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll be close to a first down at the Charger 17. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Another run here with Sanders. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jackson, the ball carrier.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. They almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
3rd and 5.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
23-yard line.
Off the play fake, Gabbert. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Gabbert sacked. A loss of 3.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
3rd and long for Gabbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
The Chargers take over first.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
14.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A second down throw for Gabbert. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Here's King. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Jackson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Kelly. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
For a Charger.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Jackson. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding.
Come on, dog!
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
8-yard gain.
30-yard line, 2nd and 12.
At the Eagles' 30-yard line.
Now a give, right side. Jackson eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run.
Ball carrier.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Gain of 8.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Is good. Makes the score. Chargers 10.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Intended for
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Slide, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Kaiser White. Blaine Gabbert sacked.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
From the shotgun, it's Gabbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return.
Over first and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Number 22, Justin.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Taylor on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run on first down with Jackson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run again with Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one will be accepted. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. It's caught here by Adams.
Herbert's pass.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of
2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Anthony Lynn says now's the time. His guy's going on 4th down.
3. It's now 4th down. And
here we go on 4th down. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They run again with Jackson. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Badgley's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Chargers 13. Eagles 7.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they got to continue to move quickly.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
It's now second down.
That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Third down.
Gabbard. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football, where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for the Chargers, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again.